All right, we live. All right, I'm coming at y'all today as Brother Dave. You know, I don't know if y'all can see this. Well, that joint is light. There we go. Falicia Rashad, aka Claire Hustable. Happy birthday. She's 73 yesterday. So I'm a day late. I meant to do this last night, but I was tired. So I was like, all right, cool. We'll get up first thing in the morning and give her flowers. Uh, Felicia Rashad, a Howard Bison alum, her and her sister Debbie Allen. And so I wonder, was she Felicia Allen before Felicia Rashad? I need to research that. But this is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be, anybody that's celebrated. I want to give them their flowers. Because they earned it, they deserved it. Especially anybody that attended any of the schools from the DC area that's doing big things. Uh, like Felicia Rashad. Um, that light is too bright. Um, I want to give her flowers. We all love Felicia Rashad from The Cosby Show. That was an awesome show to watch, every day that it came on. I think I watched every episode. It was awesome to see a black couple, a professional black couple that was raising their family, doing the right things in life. And, Bill Cosby played a doctor, and Felicia Rashad played the lawyer, and their dynamics. It was just awesome, and to see on TV, and it was a positive look for inspiring individuals that wanted to grow up and have that professional lifestyle. What you need, man? What you need, man? Oh wow. Oh, oh Lord. All right, I'll be right there. This bad news just keep coming. You know. Yeah. Um. Wife just got news that a staff member died. Close friend. Then one of our nephew's son family members died in a car accident. So you know, everybody just don't take life for granted. Figure it out how to enjoy life because we don't know when we're not gonna wake up in the morning. But yeah. So back to what I was saying. God bless that individual. So I don't know who it is yet, but God bless. But like I was saying, we love um the Cosby Show, Felicia Rashad, and everybody wanted. I know I did. I wanted that lifestyle, as an adult, to just be in a professional light and live that lifestyle of having. I mean, that's something you wish for when you grow up with nothing. And it was just good to see an image of you on TV, a black image, it's like it was just very inspiring. And, you know, um, Then different worlds segued into um, a culture icon show, which made it cool for kids to want to go to college, black kids, and they responsible for a lot of that. I know, and so even though Bill Cosby is incarcerated for whatever he allegedly did, you know, in my mind, let's do this. Heathcliff Hustable didn't do nothing. So let's separate that art from the real life. Let's hold Mr. Cosby accountable for what he allegedly did or didn't do. Or, you know what I'm saying? Let's just separate it because I just feel like people done canceled that show and it still don't take away from the greatness of that show. And that's just my respective thought on it. And that's where I stand. But back to Felicia Rashad, happy birthday. She's 73 and AKA Claire Hustable, you know. Um, I'm into nowadays watching vintage movies from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s. A lot of BET movies that has been produced and slept on. So it's like, I'm a movie buff. I don't watch damn near every movie that came out. That was a hit movie. I can't tell you how many times I watched Baby Boy. So at the end of the day, I'm just tired of watching the same stuff all the time. So it's irritating watching TV with me because I scroll the channels until something catch me and keep me there. Unless we're watching the movie all the way through. Kevin Hart new movie Fatherhood was good. I gotta finish. I fell asleep on it because I was tired. Not that it wasn't good, but you know, whoever really picking his roles are picking good roles for him. You know, um, and I see he trying to be a serious actor now. So kudos to him. He pulling it off. He really getting into the emotions of selling it, which good actors do, so but Phyllis Rashad, I just watched the movie called The Old Settler. I think it was like 1996, and then another one that was early 2000. We Were Once Colored. Vintage movies, good movies that had an all-star cast like Ray J when he was probably 10, Bernie Casey, Isaac Hayes, who else was in there? And what's that lady name? The lady that played in Amen as the daughter. Her name Anna Marie something. Yeah. Um, Then she was on the Wayne Brothers as the security officer of the building, that the Niedermeyer building that they played. That was their little area that they sold the newspapers, and Pops had the restaurant or a little cafe or something. Yeah. So her Anna Marie Anna something Marie. I forget her name, but yeah. But all star cast. And Anna Marie was also in and y'all can correct me if I'm saying her name wrong. I know it's Anna Marie something. I need to research that. I'm sorry, Miss Anna Marie. But she played in a good movie called Hollow Image. And the star of the movie, I don't remember seeing her in nothing else. And but she played the role, and the dude that played Pretty Tony plays in that movie. And you'll see a lot of familiar faces. This was a 1970 something movie. And so, of course, they were all young. And, I love looking at vintage movies, looking at actors or actresses when they were young, just looking at the vintage, the clothing, the look, looking at the cars, the era. I like all that, man. So anything that's classic and vintage, I love it. So it just takes me back to what was and what was before me. I guess that's something about getting old. You do a lot of reflecting, and but that's good if you can age and have good memories, because as we grow old, that's what we left with. You can't do a lot of things you did when you was young. I'm out there running around with my son on the basketball court, and I'm still giving it to him, but I be aching at night. You know what I'm saying? You know, my legs stiff up, and I gotta rub icy hot on me and all this and that. My wife like, why you be out there running around? I'm like, because I can still do it, and I'm still gonna do it till I can't. That's living life. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, you know, you're only old as you feel. Don't let age dictate what you do and what you don't do. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe in being age appropriate. You know, I'm not gonna be 51 walking around here looking like I'm 16 or 18 like a lot of my friends do. You know, and I don't mean to throw nobody out there. That's why I ain't saying no names. One thing about it, when I comment on stuff, I'm keeping it coded. I just comment. I never get into detail about nothing because I ain't here to bash nobody. We uplifting, we motivating, and that's what we doing. So. Uh, but also, let me get back to Felicia Rashad because this is what this piece is about. She is currently the dean of Howard University Theater and Arts. So not only is she's an iconic actress, Broadway, stage play, all that, movies. She's a dean now, and that's big right here in our backyard, in DC. I'm from the DMV, when everybody watched this on YouTube and so forth, you know. So we proud to have her as the dean and just furthering the legacy of Howard University, who is known to put out greats. Taraji Henson, Kenny Lattimore, Puff done been there, you know. Who else? Nick Cannon, um, just a lot of people, Anthony Anderson come out of Howard, Kamala Harris, no, Vice President, Madam President Kamala Harris come out of Howard, and people used to think that I was a Howard student. Me and my friends hug up there so much that people see me nowadays and like, you went to Howard, like, yeah, no. we used to be at all the frat parties and all up in the dorms and everything. And, you know, we actually met Chucky Booker. No, not Chucky Booker, but Chucky Thompson. And, you know, me and my crew was aspiring to be rappers and had a rap group, and Chucky Thompson made our demos, and next thing you know, Puff was taking him to New York to record on Murray and Biggie, Total, all the beginning bad boy artist that he had. So I hope you see this video, bro. You made our demos, and we got a piece of history because you did it big. We was in your mama basement, and two kings and a cipher. One of the guys went to Howard, and my boy Half Pint, uh, you know, uh, became acquainted with him, and he was telling us about Chucky being one of the hot demo makers up Howard. I don't even know if he went to Howard or not, but he lived in the back of Howard, and we set it up to go over there and cut some demos, and I will be playing them soon. With my versions of it because we were a group, but we did like solo demos as well. Me and my man Al Ski, Big Al, and I had 100 rap names. When rap was going through its Asiatic period, when we was, representing the red, black, and green, my rap name switched from MC Money, from Getting Money, that was the rap name, to okay, we conscious now, to Kareem Elite SW, and that name was meant strong and wise, and I came up with that Asiatic name. So, and so I'm gonna be featuring that. It's 80s, it's vintage, and you know, I'm a really, revisit, the good old days as I come at you live on this live. Every time I come on here, you're gonna get something vintage from me because I'm a vintage dude. I'm 51, and I'm married with kids, and my son going to Townsend in the fall. You see that Townsend dad, so I wanted to rap Townsend for accepting him, and he get ready to do it big up there. He's gonna be a music major, and slash performer, so he'll be an educator. He's gonna be a music teacher slash performer, classical music, and yeah, it's the future look real bright for him. A lot of opportunities is getting ready to come his way, and you know, I just want him to, to be ready, and take it by the, take it for what it's worth and ride with it, roll with it, be great. You don't have the disadvantages that we had, coming up. You know, things are kind of put in place for you, so there's no reason for you not to be successful. And that's what I tell these kids. Us parents, we work hard for our kids to get set up to do big things, go for your dreams. Ain't nobody depending on you for your money to help with bills or nothing. So you got a head start. That was what our issues was back in the day. You couldn't live for you because you had to think about your family. And, you know, um, if the family wasn't straight, then you wasn't straight, and that's how we was groomed and raised. So, yeah, back to Felicia Rashad. Miss Felicia Rashad. She was on Power. No, I'm sorry, Empire. I be getting them shows mixed up. I like both of them shows, but she did her thing on there. She done been in a lot of movies and stuff. So to her credit, she's been iconic. Great career, and her and Debbie Allen been staples of Howard University and in the business. And Debbie Allen, Miss Debbie Allen, still doing her thing, with producing and creating. They rolling. And I need to look up and see where they're from originally. Um, that just popped in my mind. I need to look that up. You know, but that's it for now. I just wanted to give Felicia Rashad, aka Miss Claire Hustable, her flowers. And I'm gonna be doing this for everybody that's gonna put in work and just deserve their flowers and the shout out. And I'm gonna give some history and backdrop of what they have accomplished for them to be recognized and celebrated. So we're gonna go from there. We get ready to sign off. You know, your boy on vacation now, and it's time to enjoy this summer the right way. Peace. We out.